Hi everyone, my name is Rangga Rahayu and I'm from 90 class. My absent is 28. Today I wanna tell you a story that I made and the story called Ready Player One. 2025, two main names James Holiday and Agent Morrow launched an online virtual game that is Oasis. Oasis is a virtual online game that they create and the game they make successful and make them rich. But not long afterwards, Agent Morrow resigned and made James the sole owner of the game company. On January 7, 2040, James died. Before he passed, James left the challenge in the game and he made his own avatar as Anorak. And he made three keys in the Oasis, and for the player who could find the three keys, then they got the promise from the challenge. Columbus, Ohio 2045. It's been 5 years since the challenge was created. This challenge still no one player can find the key, but a player named Parzival or Z is the one of the player in the Oasis who takes on the challenge to find three keys hidden by James. He doesn't team up to find the key, but he has a best friend named H, Toshiro and Sho. He have a hard enemy they name a Sixer, the player who works for Sorrento to get the key. Since that, Z always looked up the clue with his friends. In one match, he followed the rules of the match and that's where he meets other player. The player named Artemis. In this match, Z was quite good at the game even he got a hard enemy like Sixer, but he failed to reach the finish line. He stopped Artemis because on the way to finish there was a King Kong blocking the road and after that there was still no one played the best that way. Artemis was mad when Z had stopped him and he was also annoyed that his virtual vehicle was damaged by King Kong. But Z had another solution. He asked H for fixing Artemis' vehicle and H casually fixing while Z talking with Artemis. After H done fixing the vehicle, Artemis said goodbye to the Z and H and left the server. And Z left the server too because his aunt called him to come home. Next day Z back to the server to join challenge match again. Before that he got a clue. He found clue when he go to James Holiday Memory Library. He found clue when James talking to Ocean and James say, "What if we back and we broke the rules?" Z know that is the clue and he used that on this match. For start, Artemis was on his right and the match began. Artemis moved but Z doesn't move. After all player moves, Z open his door and drive the car backwards. He closed his eye because he was still in doubt. Z opened his eye. He's shocked because there's something in this match that makes it easy for any player to finish this first match. Z can see everything in this match, even the King Kong, but she passed the King Kong and win the first key. After all players shocked and amazed, even the Sixer shocked too. After Z tell the tactic to his friends, they all win the first key and they all become famous. After that, Artemis and Z do date. On that date, Z tell his real name to Artemis and his name is Wade Watts. But they got attacked by Sixer because the Sixer follow him in that night. Sorrento called Wade to the virtual call to out from the challenge. But Z not do that for the Sorrento. Z out from the virtual call. Sorrento mad because Z not quite from the challenge. Even Sorrento give a lot money to Z, but Z not care about that.